Today we're doing something a little different. We're comparing two movies that have the same bones. That's right, which is better, the original or the remake? Both made in very different worlds. So we're gonna look at Kurosawa's masterpiece, High and Low from the 60s, and 2025 Spike Lee joint, Highest to Lowest. Both share the same story, but they both do it in very different ways. And which one is better? Let's get into it. So they both basically follow the same general plot. There's this rich guy and he's got his money tied up in a lot of different things, and then his son is kidnapped, or they think his son is kidnapped, but it turns out to be his driver's son. They've got the wrong boy. And now the main character has a dilemma to pay the exorbitant ransom or not. They both deal with this idea of class and social divide. Highest Lows, I think, upgrades the class conflict into race and art and power in America. And there's in Kurosawa's, basically in both, it's sort of split into two sections. In the beginning, we have sort of this drama that takes out on whether he's going to make the ransom call and what is he going to do. And then the second half, after we do sort of the drop off of the second half, is more about getting the kidnapper. In Kurosawa's, that mainly shifts away from the protagonist and more focuses on the police. In Spike Lee's version, the police are kind of inept and can't really get the job done. So Denzel Washington and the chauffeur, played by Jeffrey Wright, they sort of take justice in their own hands and go get the guy themselves. I think it's a haunting premise on both sides. I think both films do a really good job of this media critique as well as heightening the tension in this. And you sit in this guilt and social responsibility, I think, a bit more in the Kurosawa one, which makes the sort of the morality question a little deeper. But Highest to Lowest is just, it's like I said, it's got a bit more swagger in it. I think if I had to choose, I personally, it's very close. I think they're very close because I think the thing that makes Spike Lee's version work is that it's not just a copy of the old film put in New York and in 2025. It really feels like Spike has made the film his own. But for me, because of the morality question, I think Kurosawa's is slightly more interesting to me. That being said, when I finished watching Highest to Lowest, I think I was more sort of amped up. So again, it's very close, but I had to go with Kurosawa, the original, but it's a tough call. So go see both these movies. Let me know what you think, which you like better in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.